Only one network. Toxic Reality TV.
Warning: this show is not for younger audiences, nor for the weak of heart. Viewer discretion is advised.
The messy mess, only one network. 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 Baby, if you want the tea, you know you got to rock with Joe Jackson. If you want the latest news, you're rocking with Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson show. He got the tea. You're rocking with the Joe Jackson show.
It's your boy Joe Jackson, and welcome back to the Messy Mess 101. Bitch, it's July, my motherfucking birthday month, so you know I'm feeling good. Listen, last month was Pride Month. Be who you are for your pride. You heard me? We celebrated, but I felt like it was a lot of performative shit going on last month, especially from a lot of these artists, and especially from these big corporations. Y'all know right when we was about to bust open Pride Month, Lil Wop came out as trans. First he came out as bisexual, then he came out as trans, and you know all these motherfuckers talking about it was a gender this and a gender that. Bitch, it's been sisters and punks and bulldaggers in Hollywood. It's just now they have a platform and an outlet to be able to say what the fuck they want to say. You know, and all the respect, you coming out living in your motherfucking truth, but I'm gonna say what the fuck nobody else gonna say. And the fact is, you look a motherfucking mess. And I feel like people are being gay for pay nowadays, if that makes sense. Because it is definitely a gay influence in Hollywood, and people see that. People see it's money in being gay. It's money, you know. But if everybody gay, in my Kanye voice, if everybody want to be women, who gonna be the man? You heard me? It's okay to be straight and be a motherfucking performer. And it's okay to be, you know, to live in your truth and be what you are. If you can't set up motherfucking records being straight, if you can't set up records being who the fuck you are, well, maybe you should be motherfucking selling records. You heard me? It's your boy Joe Jackson, and welcome back to the Messy Mess 101. Last week I had some of my favorite cast members from Act Up Dallas Season 1, and I told y'all it was 1,000 of these motherfuckers in the house, so we have to do 2 weeks. Our first cast member tonight is the sex siren himself, Mr. JB. You heard me? What's going on, JB?
What's going on with you? What's going on?
So listen, JB, it's been a lot of controversy going on. Y'all the first official only one network couple. You and 803J.
Mm-hmm.
How was it in the house around other, people that may have found you attractive or that you may have had other dealings with?
Oh, I definitely did not have no dealings with nobody. For as being in the house with other people find me attractive, it's normal for me because I am a dancer. So I don't take it personal or nothing like that, even if they do like me for real or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's just like, it doesn't have nothing to do with me still, if that makes sense.
I got you. So listen, so just as from the viewer's perspective, what was all the huggy flirtation stuff about with you and Jose?
No, Jose is my good sister. Jose is like...
Y'all bulldaggers?
My evil twin. I said Jose is my good sister.
And I said y'all bulldagging or not? Because it seemed like y'all was bulldagging a little bit.
Oh no, it definitely didn't give that. Now it just give we was the two outspoken bitches in the house and was ready, we very much understood each other because we was very much the same and very much don't give a fuck and gone. You're not gonna hold back, we're going to that's just what we said. It's easier to vibe with a real bitch that's the same as you. So it's like that's what it gave.
All right, so JB, so being a dancer, right, and you're also one of the stars of one of the new shows, The Real P Valley, correct?
Yes.
So do you find it being hard being in a relationship and also being a dancer?
Not really, because Jay he understands, like he not jealous, so it's like I can't, and like it's like he knew what it was before he came, so it was like you can't be mad at something that I was already doing before, I met you. But like, if he wanted me to stop, I mean, I would, but everything got to be right for me to stop,
Oh, you really like it? That's cute. And I feel like when somebody say that, they really like you, because I have not found anybody that I'm willing to stop being a hoe for yet. So I feel like I'm rooting for y'all, because I love to see love. I'm a hoe, and I'm a hoe. I'm gonna be a hoe till the day I die. But I love to see other people in relationships. I love to see love. I love to see gay love. I'm wishing y'all the best of luck and the best of love, especially going into your new show, The Real P Valley, which can be found on the Only One Network. Now listen, JB, real fast before you get off, I have a question, because people find you attractive. People say you was the sex siren of the show. Who did you feel like was cute online in their profile pictures, but in real life they wasn't looking like how they was looking online? I don't laugh. I want to know who you feel like who you feel like was too many filters.
I feel like really more so everybody really looked at like how they really looked at like their profile. Like if they looked at a mess to me on their profile, they came in the house looking at the mess. Like, so it really just Baby K. Well, Baby K gave a persona, and then when she got there, it was a mess. Like I thought, because it's no shade, no tea. They asked me who I feel was gonna be worst dressed, and I said Baby K looked like she was gonna come in with the best, city trends outfit she could find, and she came in with, the best city trends outfit she could find. So, that's the only person. She not let me on camera, but then when you get in front of her teeth's black and all kind of stuff. So it's like,
So speaking of Baby K, I have a question. Do you feel as though Boss Fatty is a follower, or do you feel like Sabre was justified in wait till she left to pop Baby K?
See, because it was false information going around, we was under the impression that she just, her business on Baby K while Baby K wasn't ready, but people were like, they like the lies and stuff. That's before we knew they were lies and stuff. For Boss Betty, I feel like she could have been a leader, and then she became a follower. It didn't give enough to me. Like watching her on the internet all these weeks, and then I was on a phone calls and stuff. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna be gay, and then I just wasn't gay.
So before we leave off here, let's end on a positive note. I know you said you and Jose are y'all good Judas, y'all good sisters. Who could you see yourself being friends with outside of the show besides Jose?
Definitely everybody. I feel like more so like Montego, he cool. Square, most definitely is my sister. Princess, I love Princess. But I feel like I can go anywhere with any one of them and be like good and not worry about nothing. Like, because at the end of the day, it was more so different for me, just meeting different people from different states and like being in the house with them for a week. And I never even know I could go up on with somebody that fast within like 5 to 6 days. So it's just like, that was crazy. So, I feel like if I go anywhere with any one of them, I definitely can trust them. I definitely know that they're gonna have my back because if it's, we act up. That's what we do. We act up if we need to, but we'll keep be cute. But bitch, we're not act up. So I feel like I can be friends with everybody. And so like, just don't try to play with me. Don't try to don't try to show out. If you the same bitch you was when I met you, then I can fuck with you.
Well, JB, I'm excited to see what you bring to the season. I'm excited for your new show. I'm excited for your new relationship. And I'm excited to have you on my show today. Thank you, JB, for stopping by. We'll be right back. It's your boy Joe Jackson, and welcome back to the Messy Mess 101. As I told y'all earlier, I have some cast members from Act Up Dallas Season 1. Online we have the biggest mouth in the motherfucking house, Mr. Cam on the beat. What's going on, Cam?
Big Cam on the beat was T.
Big Cam on the motherfucking beat was T. Why are we talking about beat? Why are we talking about beat? Why you didn't beat Jose ass when he turned his motherfucking pizza off? Or excuse me, turn your pizza off?
Listen, I never knew that Jose turned my pizza off. I never knew. Oh, well, when we was in the kitchen, we was playing, he turned my pizza off, baby. It was never no, oh, bitch, I'm going to turn your fucking pizza off, beat my ass. It was never that. So I don't know where that even came from, baby. So when he turned my pizza off, we was playing. It's all on camera. But, yeah.
Well, according to Jose, he said, you mentioned, whoever turned my pizza off, we gonna fight. And he came in and turned your pizza off, and you laughed it off. I'm just the messenger. I'm just...
No. He was in the kitchen with me. We laughed it off. It was a joke. It was never, no, I'm about to go turn your pizza off, bitch. I'm confused. So I don't know why he even said that it wasn't a joke, or he was like, bitch, I'm about to go turn your fucking pizza off, beat my ass if I do. No, it was never gave that. Never. We both laughed on camera. Both.
Because the only reason I'm asking is because you have some of your friends calling the network saying that you didn't properly represent North Carolina, that if they were there, they would have beat Jose ass. Now, this is not me saying this. This is who you call your friends. Now, I'm not going to say your friend's name. All I'm going to say is maybe they're a Nicki Minaj fan. You know, maybe there's some correlation to being a Barbie or something like that, or a Barb. But they've been calling the station, and they said if they were casted instead of you, that they would have beat Jose ass.
Well, I mean, that's absolutely good for them. I mean, give them a cookie or whatever they need. Give them a spot. Ask them.
So my question: Do you feel like you have unfinished business with anybody in the house that you want to see for the reunion?
So I wouldn't say I have unfinished business, but what I will say is, you know, I had to. I'm not gonna say who I had to fight because we're not an episode yet, but I had to fight somebody, and you know, I had to fight somebody under, you know, certain circumstances. I was hurt. I was told that, you know, it was a group meeting before I came into the house. Then when I got to the house, it gave, and you have to fight now. So I mean, at the end of the day, I came to a show with my hand fucked up. I never mentioned my hand. I never did any of that because the president and everybody else is gonna say, oh no, we cast somebody else. We cast somebody else. Hell, fucking no, y'all not. So they can say Cameron is scared. Cameron still came to the house with his hand fucked up. Cameron was still around bitches that he talked shit to, and Cameron was there for the whole motherfucking time, the whole stay. So I don't understand what.
But what's the point of coming with your hand fucked up if you can't fight? Because me personally, if my hand was fucked up, I was not letting them hoes get advantage of me. I would have stayed my motherfucking ass at home. You wouldn't have uppercut, bop, bop, one eye me. But I understand, I definitely understand where you're coming from. You don't want to seem like you're punked out, but I know if I would have had an injury that prevented me from fighting at the best of my ability, knowing there was 1,000 hoes who wanted to beat my motherfucking ass, I would have came at my 100%. And if I wasn't at 100, I wouldn't have came.
Right, so as far as that, I got into my fight on the 4th day there. The whole week, I didn't have a problem with nobody. You get what I'm saying? So I never even, after we got there, after the first night, I never thought that I would even have to fight anybody. So that it went that way, it still went that way, however, whatever. You know, and then I hear a little chatter about, oh, come to the reunion, make sure your hand is good. I'm not worried about my hand being good. If my hand is good or if it's not, it's going to have a placeholder if it don't. And it is what it is. You know, I don't really care about the future or any other season. I'm going to come to the reunion. And if I have to do my big one, I'm going to be prepared to do my big one. And that's just that. That's that on that.
Now, Cam, before I let you go, who do you see yourself being friends with outside of the show? And who do you feel like you have, like, bitch, I would never be friends with that bitch outside of the show or inside the show?
Well, definitely, I wouldn't say I wouldn't see myself being friends with anybody at the show because at the end of the day, everybody was cool. I didn't have no problem with nobody, like even Baby K. I didn't have no problem with her. I mean, Sabre was talking shit and doing all this other flip-flop shit, so I probably could see me not being cool with her. Like, she do a lot of flip-flop shit, and I don't really like that. Like, bitch, either we cool or we not. Don't get on live, drink, and then be sober the next day saying, hey, what you doing, and all the other crazy shit. And far as, you know, yeah, I don't see me, like, not being friends with nobody in the house. I feel like everybody is cool on their own level, except for when people get in their little cliques and their little side group chats and start talking shit and doing all that little other shady shit, then come to the main group chat and try to be friends. It just be weird. So, other than that, none of that shit bothers me. I'm Big Cam on the beat. Most everybody on here get bothered about what people say about them and shit. I don't. I'm going to continue to roll my blood. I'm going to continue to drive my car. I'm going to continue walking around with my handicapped hand. I'm going to continue to talk my shit whenever I need to talk my shit. What about it? Yeah.
And y'all heard it from Big Cam, his motherfucking self. All right, Cam, thank you for stopping by. Y'all make sure y'all watch this season of Act Up Dallas Season 1 to see how it turns out for Cam. You heard me? Yeah. right, y'all, welcome back to the Messy Mess 101. My next guest is also from Act Up Dallas Season 1. He's also half of the newest, hottest couple on the Only One Network, and also one of the first founding members of the Big Four in the house, 803 Jay. What's going on, Jay?
What's good on a pissy pamper wearing asshole?
Ow, Jay, listen, you came into the house, busting shit open, being very explosive. What was it like your first day in the house?
I mean, my first day in the house, I was very excited, but I was still moving like with my guard up because I know I had certain issues with certain people. But other than that, I feel like I got along with a lot of people or built bonds after the fact because like literally bitches just been talking on the internet. But when you really get to know people, people be genuine as fuck, no shade.
So, Jay, earlier this week, whenever you and I were talking, you mentioned your man. A lot of the viewers want to know, how did you feel about Jose and JB's interaction when they first met each other? Or, excuse me, when they first got in the house?
They sent me the video. I already knew about it. I mean, they was dancing. They was having fun. I'm not a jealous person, and that's my twin. Like, if that was like one of his friends and he was to do that to one of his friends, I wouldn't even give a damn. If he was at work and he was doing it, I wouldn't give a damn. You getting paid for it. You having fun. Long as you ain't doing no shit that make me feel no type of way to make me think otherwise, I'm fine. And he hasn't done so. So he good on my end.
So speaking of your boyfriend's work, he's a dancer, correct? And he's also one of the cast members of the new show, The Real P Valley. Do you find does he have like a lot of admirers or a lot of people that lust after him being that he's a dancer? And is that hard to deal with?
Yeah, he has a lot of eyes, but it's not hard to deal with because I actually like it because it's fun. Because they really be thinking they competition, and really when it comes down to it, they're really not. They couldn't even handle a dude and they wanted.
Now, okay, so you mentioned earlier how Jose. So you mentioned earlier how Jose is your sister, right? Your twin. Who else in the house could you see yourself being friends with outside of the house?
I would have to say Layla for sure. Saber. Minnie also, she's cool. Those like the people outside of like people that I already knew. So I'll give it to them because they actually dope. Like when I met them in person.
All right, so listen. Before I let you off, I have to ask the messy question. Who do you feel like had the biggest mouth but let you down as far as fighting wise in the house?
Oh God, Tahari and Sadidi, I'm tired.
Oh Lord, why? I can't wait till we get to episode 2 and 3 because I feel like everybody has said these two names and I'm excited to see it.
Girl, excited. Child, he should be a damn shame. But anyways, I'm sorry.
So before we leave off here, I'm messy, and I feel like it's somebody in the house besides Jose who probably wanted your man. Who else in the house you feel like was trying to eat on your man or would try to eat on your man?
I don't feel like Jose tried it all or did so, but I would honestly have to nobody. Like, everybody give compliments, that's normal, but hitting on, they wouldn't dare because I'll slap fire the whole mouth, I promise you.
All right, y'all, you're live on the Messy Mess 101. 3J, thank you for stopping by. Listen, we'll be right back with Oprah Joe's Ranks.
My fucking pizza is not done. Somebody turned the fucking oven off while my fucking pizza was cooking. I've been waiting outside for 40 minutes. I thought it was black. It's still white.
You got me hell, bitch. You got me hell. You got me hell. Come on, bitch, what's good? Come on.
K Rich, back at it again. I'm in this bitch. Yeah. No, I won't bow down. Fuck is you talking about, bitch, you should get down. Better yet, sit down. If you don't want to, then bitch, you get put down. I take a sit down. Right on your neck is where I got my foot down. Once you get sit down.
Cam should have been home. Baby J, you need to go because you is very much unprepared, like for hygiene wise and clothes.
I want you to get naked. I want to see y'all feet. Right. I think any man that can sit on live and argue with bitches is weird and gay, or they get their pussy sucked or something.
Motherfuckers, you going through. Told you some rich shit, you fidget. Now you want your mama knew it was some hoe on you. It took me a minute, then did it.
After we get done, bitch, I'ma run up on that hoe.
You switch that shit up, who the fuck is you? It was hard to believe that shit was true. Don't give a fuck, I'm trying to run it up. Cause I'm doing good. From the country, I be in the city, but you might think that I'm
I don't care.
just keeping it lit.
I don't care.
Let's get that understood.
I don't give a fuck
Shit
about none
funny
of
get
it.
left on your tummy. Cause I wish a bitch would. Poppin' my shit extra buttery. Under a little hate and hold a come fuck with me. Don't want no case, but this might be a murder scene. Bitch, I'm too pretty, can't do no more fighting. This that pressure that I stay providing. But you but bitches can't do no combining. Keep throwing hate cause that shit is exciting. Y'all think I'm mad, but my insides be smiling.
The fuck wrong with y'all? Stop out of here. That shit just pissed me the fuck off, bitch. My motherfucker really said, bitch, I should've got a full plate.
It's your boy Joe Jackson, and it's time for y'all favorite segment, Uncle Joe's Rants. You know what? I'm tired of y'all asking me to pray for. I'm not praying for none of you motherfuckers no more. Every time one of these little bitches go missing, every time y'all will put y'all phone on Do Not Disturb, all y'all family members think y'all dead. Y'all want to talk about pray for my family, pray for my daughter. They missing, pray for my uncle. He missing whole while they fucking are getting fucked, and when they feel like being bothered, all of a sudden they was found. Bitch, what the fuck was they at? Come on, they was motherfucking found. I want to understand this story because it's a popular New Orleans chef that was recently, we thought he was dead. Shout out to Chef Sky. We thought your motherfucking ass was dead. Everybody posted, rest in peace and all this. To come to find out, you did a whole news interview saying how the fuck you was alive. Where the fuck you was at? Now, for those of you who don't know Chef Scott was the originator of the New Orleans Ghetto Burger. He has his own sauces and seasonings, been on motherfucking the channel 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 news, bitch. Everybody knows Chef Scott. What the fuck you was at? Had everybody praying for you? We all holding hands and shit, burning 7-day candles and going to church and your motherfucking ass laid up. Bitch, stop asking me to pray. I'm not praying for none of you motherfuckers no more. Call TD Jakes, or call Paul Martin, or Shirley Caesar, one of them motherfuckers. I'm not doing it. Alright y'all, welcome back to the Messy Mess 101. Before I leave, you know I have to give y'all Uncle Joe's advice. And today's advice is inspired by my favorite new couple on the network, JB and 803J. Listen, I saw y'all in the comments hating, how you gonna wear a stripper? How you gonna wear the exotic that? Love comes how the fuck it comes. You have to learn to appreciate and accept love, and you motherfuckers is judging people so much, you're gonna miss out on a good thing. Be open to love, bitch. And with that being said, it was real, it was fun, but bitch, it wasn't real fun. Make sure you're here next week for the motherfucking mess. You heard me? The Messy Mess 101 on the Only One Network.
The Messy Mess, only one network. The Messy Mess, only one network. The Messy Mess, only one network. The Messy Mess, only one network. Baby, if you want the tea, you know you got to rock with Joe Jackson. If you want the latest news, you're rocking with Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, jump to 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 Joe Jackson show. He got the tea, you're rocking with the Joe Jackson show. Baby.
Only One Network. Toxic Reality TV.